Hey everybody, what's up folks here? Today I'm going to kind of go over something a little bit different. I was talking with a few of my friends and there's all sorts of different events going on. There's a snowman event, which, basically spending 3,000, 4,000 gems a day over 5 days will kind of get you a legendary usually. There is the treasure event, which is almost over on ours. I didn't really go too deep on it. I tested something out, and we're going to talk about that. I didn't have the ability to test it out when it was getting closer to the end, but I spent about 4,000 here. And then I want to talk about the wishing pool, which somebody said, is it better to, if it's a person like I want's inside the treasure event, is it better to spend gems here, or is it better to spend gems in the treasure event? So I ran the treasure event. I spent 4,000 gems. With those 4,000 gems, I got 15 Lilith Soulstones. I got, with my marksman, Sue, I already spent most of them. But I got 46, or no, 40, what did I get? I got a full hero. I got 45. I got 45 Soulstones with her. I picked up about 7 million in gems. I picked up a bunch of tech clocks, potions, like 3 full runes. So, with that 4,000, I got 15 soul stones. So I'm going to buy 4,000 here. And somebody said, what's better chance-wise? Now, obviously here you have 3 different heroes that you're going to get potential soul stones for, which always plays into part. But they're like, if I did win Lilith, and obviously that's a much better deal, but if I don't win Lilith, what's it kind of work out to? And in about average, I usually get somewhere between 12 to 18 soul stones when I drop 4,000 of whatever the legendary hero. So I'm going to spend 4,000 here. Now I'm going to spend a bunch, just going to do it the one time. And so what we're going to see here is there's 4, 9, 12, 16, 21. So I got 21 if I did it right. 9, 4, 9, 12, 17, 21. So I got 21 of Lilith Soulstones. I picked up 8 Pandras, plus 6 more there, 5 of her, 4 of her, 5 more of her. So, well, I got a lot of Zoes. That's always nice. I told somebody, and this is what I thought, you're going to get a much better deal spending the 4,000 here, because you're guaranteed to get more soul stones usually on Lilith than you are in the wishing pool. I click OK. Let's go sell. I only made 710,000, but again, I'm not doing it for the gold there. So it is one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you won Lilith, then man, it's a much better deal, obviously. But the odds are stacked against you. I mean, you got to be lucky. There is strategy to it. But I'm gonna be honest. If you're looking for when Ariel comes, and this is if you're VIP 8. Let me rephrase all that from the beginning. If you're VIP 8, this was some VIP 8 questions. This is your best bet. If you're not VIP 8, well then, gosh, the only option you have is the treasure event to hope for it. Now, I'd spend the 4,000 here. That's just my opinion, but I think it kind of shows real easily. You're not going to get a better return on investment. I did that snowman event yesterday, and you guys saw when I dropped 10,000, and I didn't even make out with that kind of amount of soul stones for Noel and Snow. So really, your best bet for getting soul stones, if you're VIP 8 or higher, is to spend it here in that soulstone wishing area. Let me know your thoughts, but I knew if you guys, that's what they were trying to do, was to save money and get lucky. And if you got lucky, it was great. I had a guy, he got a full Lilith with under 1,000. Well, yeah, 30 soul stones is hard to beat. He unlocked Lilith with 30, with the one. So he saved, instead of 80, it only took that one, which saves quite a bit, obviously. So if that's your option, that might be a great option, is to try and get Lilith as a hero, or Ariel, or whatever one that is, to get their full unlock. Found it. No, don't go there. Stupid thing. Treasure event. To get that full unlock here, you know, drop 4,000 when you hit, you know, a certain point. Hope to get it. Well, then I mean, you're saving 80 soul stones going that route. So that might be a better option. But for the majority of the time, I'm just going to say if you're just trying to get soul stones to level up your hero, this is not the way to go. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget the video. I know some people said, hey, I don't have iTunes. You know, I gave away Google Play cards the other time. You know, in the end, man, it's just something for fun. You can give it to your friends, sell it on eBay. I don't care. It's your victory. So find a way to use it. I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you all later.